In Anthony Burgess's A Clockwork Orange and Take Shelter, which is written and directed by Jeff Nichols, my ISU topic, madness or in fact sanity, is seen extensively. Sure, we can clearly see this tension in the dystopian reality featured in A Clockwork Orange. But can this tension be seen throughout history and in our present-day lives? What were the creators of these works trying to convey to its audience? This is what I wanted to see for myself. While conducting further research into this topic, I discovered that Anthony Burgess himself had experienced the implications of madness in real life. In 1944, while Burgess was serving for the military, his wife was beaten, robbed, and kicked by a gang of 4 boys in London. She suffered a miscarriage because of this event. He also attributes this attack to her poor health later in life and early death. Fictionalizing this experience in Burgess's life was a form of catharsis for him, as he was expressing emotions from happening events in real life to fictionalizing seeming events in A Clockwork Orange. Although this was a strong motivator for Burgess writing the novel, he also had many strong views about the way the government was choosing to act at the time. This can be seen further in this short clip.
I heard talk in the 1960s of the possibility of getting these young thugs and not putting them in jail, because jails were needed for professional criminals, but rather putting them through a course of conditioning, turning them, in effect, into clockwork oranges. No longer organisms full of sweetness and colour and light like oranges, but machines. I feared this, and that's why I wrote the novel. I feared the possibility that the state was all too ready to start taking over our brains and turning us into good little citizens without the power of choice.
But how are the real-life implications of my theme seen within Take Shelter? The main character in this film, Curtis, essentially becomes a doomsday prepper as he prepares for the storm and its supernatural elements, which he begins seeing repeatedly within his dreams. This fear of doomsday and the end of the world is a very prominent fear for many in this world. This worry can be seen through many films, including Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, made in 1964, The Rapture, made in 1991, and This Is the End, made in 2013. This concept is also seen on many shows and documentaries, which follow the real lives of people who prepare for the end of days by stockpiling ammunition and guns, food and water, and also creating detailed plans on how to survive an apocalypse. Jeff Nichols made this film to express this tangible fear many carry with them, as he describes here.
Carry a lot of anxiety and fear and stress about our lives and the world around us staying on track. And I thought that was something a lot of people could identify with, and I thought it was worth making a film about.
Now that we have seen this theme expressed in many real-life contexts, it is time to decide, are these doomsday preppers mad for making all of these preparations, or will they one day be safe and cozy when the end of days finally comes? Is it insane for our government to begin using conditioning for mind control to make our society safer, or is this morally wrong and clinically insane? To these questions, my answer is to read A Clockwork Orange and to watch Take Shelter, as they are excellent works which take real-life happening events and turn them into entertaining seeming events. These work to better inform our perceptions of the world around us and the motives of others.